It's been a little while since I've posted anything. If we just take a look here, it has been 1 year since I recorded any sort of video. About a year since I made a video. And you're probably wondering, Preston, where the fuck did you go? I stopped lifting for a little bit. For about a year now, I haven't lifted. I've been dealing with, first it was school. I had to graduate. Then, I was trying to stick a job. I'm still struggling to stick a job, but aren't we all? I do want to keep making content. I still want to, I've lost a bunch of weight. I want to get back into the gym. I want to make more gym content, but I also want to implement other content on the channel because, to be honest, being a gym influencer is just not for me. I'm not really into the whole, togy, shizzy, Sam Sulek shit anymore. I'd love to start lifting and get big again, but being a gym influencer isn't for me. So I'd like to start making videos maybe about video games. I want to talk about current events too. I mean, we all know what's happening with fucking Diddy. That's just a whole fucking mess in itself, and might end up talking about it just because it's so fucking goofy. But yeah, I figured I'd give a little update since I just up and vanished. Figure that's the least I could do for you guys. But I do stream on Twitch every once in a while if you want to see me there. Press Trend on Twitch. I stream video games, other shit. I have a good time there. Come join. Come say hi. Hell, I might be live when you see this. Come say hi. Hop in chat. And we can have a great time. But yeah, I didn't die. I didn't disappear. I just forgot I had a YouTube channel. But also, I was editing all of these videos on my phone on CapCut. I was scrolling through 3 hours of footage on my phone. That shit was way too tedious. And, maybe someday down the line, I'll figure out a different system and I'll actually record properly and edit properly. But we got to get the job first. We got to get our bread up. And it's top priority. But I still stream. So press Trend on Twitch. Come holla. I do want to talk about this Diddy shit, though. This shit is just absolutely fucking goofy. What better way to kick off a new era of the Press Trend channel than talking about the diddler himself? The shit that's been coming out is so goofy and so abhorrent. It's just absolutely hilarious. Recent reports are talking about how his lawyer was trying to defend the whole 1,000 baby oil bottles. And for reference, it's not just 1,000, little tiny bottles. These are 2-gallon bottles each. 2 gallons each. That's 2,000 gallons of baby oil. Why the fuck anybody needs 2,000 gallons of baby oil? I don't know. But apparently the diddler needed it. I'm sure, with his entire list. We can take a look at the list too. So, the list here, I'll put it on screen as well. The list is absolutely fucking wild. And there's a lot of people on here that I expected and I'm not surprised by. But there's some folks on here that don't make a whole lot of sense to me. So, LeBron James, the fuck is the king doing at the diddler's palace? Doesn't he have, a family to feed or something? I know he's, a bajillionaire or whatever. But a Diddy party? And you said that on FaceTime?
Ain't no party like a Diddy party.
Jeez. Jennifer Lopez? What the fuck is she doing there? Kevin Hart? It's just, these names are just, there's so many names. It's just wild. Some of this shit was expected. Playboy Cardi, I'm not surprised by that shit at all. I mean, there was the leak about him, I think he was sucking some guy off. That was a leak from a while ago, so I'm sure he's pretty into the freak-offs. But, yeah, we've got R. Kelly. Shocker there, sky's blue, says Captain Obvious. We got, oh yeah, we all know what the Meek Mill situation is. We all heard his cheeks get clapped. Yeah, the whole Diddy situation is just fucking wild. They raided his house. They found 780 something male shaped toys in different varieties. You know, the 1,000 bottles of baby oil when they raided his house. And, you know, a lot of people are coming out about it. And, you know, Justin Bieber is on this list, which I think it's different than just being a part of the freak-offs. I think he was groomed at a young age and was scared to leave. That's just my outside perspective. Of course, I wouldn't know. I ain't Justin Bieber, and I ain't the diddler, so I don't know. But I just thought this whole situation was goofy. There's just so much shit about it. But yeah, there's not a whole lot I know about it, just because I couldn't be bothered. I mean, I watch, you know, Moist Critical's videos about it, and that's the extent of my news knowledge.
Hi stream, hi vlog, hi video.
Hi vlog. So, you know, we brought up the 1,000 bottles of baby oil. Hello.
Jesus
Fucking
Christ.
absurd. The 1,000 bottles of baby oil, the 700 plus male toys, the numerous amount of people on the list from Hollywood, NBA, NFL, and other varieties, music genres, and all this other stuff. And it's like, good Lord, he had reach. Man, his audience was vast. But, you know, his lawyer, I don't get lawyers for people like this. I understand that the lawyer's got a job and he has to win the case to make the money, yada, yada, yada. How are you supposed to defend somebody like Diddy with numerous allegations, numerous amounts of evidence and proof, several victims finally speaking out now that everything's coming to light, plus the raid with everything that they found being tapes, audio recordings, yada, yada, yada. And, you know, his lawyer's trying to defend him, and it's just... You win some, you lose some. And this is not a win.
I've been with him since 8 o'clock this morning, and it's about almost 3 o'clock now. He's just laser focused. He's engaged. He's helpful. He's confident. You know, we're going through our defense as we do every day, and his spirits are relatively good. I mean, you know, it's always difficult to be in a place like this, but I can tell you. The staff has been helpful and really, you know, wonderful to us. They've given us full access to him. I have no complaints whatsoever, and I'll be coming here every day. So, you know, every day until he's out, I will be here with him working on his defense.
I hate to interrupt this 2-minute long video. He says he's going to be there every single day with him until he's out. He's going to die there. This lawyer is going to rot because I don't think Diddy's getting out of this one. He might have gotten away with it since, you know, the 90s, you know, several decades. But eventually the tower's going to fall. And I think, I'm pretty sure this might be the fall of Diddy here. But he's in good spirits. He's staying positive and he's laser focused. The fuck is he laser focused on? Avoiding the other inmates? I'm sure he's probably having a Diddy party in jail of his own.
Making sure that this case goes in the right direction, which results in him leaving this building.
And you are thinking of bail?
We're going to make that decision, you know, as to whether we're going to do an appeal. We'll probably make that decision by Monday or Tuesday, I figure.
What do you think of the prosecutors saying they have all these witnesses and more people coming out and saying,
you know,
things?
Listen, I don't want to say. I think I know what the heart of the case is, and I've said what I thought it was in court, and we think we have defenses to all of the allegations, which is why I think his spirits are as good as they are. So. I'm gonna let you guys enjoy the rest of your Saturday, but I'll be here again. I'm coming every day.
Right. One other question for
right.
you.
The last one.
How do you explain the baby oil and the lubricants? 1,000 bottles of baby oil.
I don't think it was 1,000. I think it was a lot. I mean, there's a Costco right.
I'm sorry to pause this again. I've seen 2 separate videos now of Diddy's lawyer claiming that it wasn't 1,000. That was the official press release. That was the official press release by, like, who was it? Like, the Attorney General or something? I don't fucking know. But how are you going to claim that there wasn't 1,000 bottles when 1,000 bottles were found? I just don't get it. I really don't. It's like saying, oh, no, all of these victims coming out? No, they're just loony. They're buffoons, tomfoolery. They don't know what they're talking about. They're just joshing. It's all just it's going to be a breeze of a trial. This guy's confidence is just so arrogant. And it's, I don't know if he's just trying to keep his composure, if he really thinks that he's going to get away with it, but like, dude, throw in the towel. Just throw in the towel. If you're Diddy's lawyer, you're probably already rich. And if Diddy's behind bars, you know, I'm sure he has people, but eventually Diddy's power is going to get, you know, shut off. And he's not going to have the resources to maybe put a hit on somebody or do this and do that. I don't know. I can't understand why anybody would say, I have a client who's been accused of raping so many people and has 1,000 bottles of baby oil and it's all these sex toys and, you know, laces people at parties to get them, you know, goofy and silly. Easy case. Piece of pie. I'm dumbfounded. There's like another 30 seconds on this video. Let's see what this jerk-off has to say.
Right down the street, you know, I think Americans buy in bulk, as we know. And, you know, this is consensual adults doing what consensual adults do. You know, we can't get so puritanical in this country to think that somehow sex is a bad thing, because if it was, there'd be no more people.
Did he just say that I'm speechless. He just wrote this all off as adults just having consensual sex. Half of them have been drugged out of their mind, which means that they cannot consent. Not only are they drinking alcohol when they get to the party, but the alcohol has been laced before. I've seen other reports. I don't even know how to pull it up. I don't know what video to search, but there was someone that came out and they were talking about how their manager got laced and immediately like went flush, felt, you know, whatever, and was just acting crazy. Like, they're drinking alcohol, and if you're drunk, you cannot consent. Plus, the alcohol is laced. That's illegal. And they still can't consent because they're on alcohol and whatever drugs that they're laced with. And there's just... He locks the doors. Then he said something. I think it was on, like, Conan's show or whatever it's called. I found the clip. It was on the Conan O'Brien show. Diddy was talking about how he locked girls in. I'm going to roll the clip.
They just, you know, so you have, if you don't have what they need, they're going to leave.
Right.
Got to keep them there.
Right.
You need locks on the doors.
Okay, this is sounding kind of dangerous now.
It's a little kinky, but
yeah,
you know.
yeah.
He said that he locks the doors. And Conan was like, oh, well, that sounds dangerous. And Diddy was like, nah, it's just kinky. That's not kinky. That is hostage situation. I just don't get it. I really don't. This is a bunch of goofy nonsense. I've been keeping up with it, and if I see anything new, I'll let you guys know. Yeah, that's about it. You can catch me live on Twitch at Press Trend. See ya.